All right, we are now live on the tubes. Well, not just the tubes, the Facebooks and maybe Instagram. No. So we're live on my channel, the ComicsBurgh channel, and my Facebook. So,
Sweet.
Welcome. How are you gentlemen doing today?
Good, man.
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the streams.
You want to go first there, William?
Oh, sure. Yes, my name is William L. Glover. I'm the CEO of Cataclysm Comics.
Sweet. I am Moose from, fell off my desk there. Moose from creator of Wham Stand. We make comic stands and these microphones and all kinds of stuff.
Awesome. So, I mean, let's do the Kickstarter update. Then we can get into anything else that you guys got going on. So I will share my screen and share it. All right. So currently we are at 3,638, nice. Closing in on that 4,000 goal. 70 backers. We did get extended 7 days. So this originally was going to end on Monday, but now it's going to end on the 30th. So if you are still on the fence and waiting, jump in. I did add issue 1 digital. So for $2, you can jump on board. That'll come out earlier than anything else. So that you'll get that next month instead of waiting till December for everything else. You can also grab issue 1. Let's just say October also, but I mean, that was earlier because I already have those. They're already printed, so I can get those out to you. And that comes with the trading cards also. Then you can throw anything else on there if you please. And we've added the Revenant minifigure as one of stretchable. So this is unlocked now, so you can get everyone's favorite Jackass as a Lego figure. So the next unlock at 4,000 is issue 7 will turn into the wraparound. Well, it was a wraparound cover. Now it'll be a gatefold because we can't do wraparounds because of the ComicsBurgh logo that's on the back of the books. So give that a go. So we'll switch over to show. Stop sharing that. And we shall share this.
I know that site.
All right, all you Moose, tell us about the Wham stands.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no. So Wham Stand, this is actually like my 2-year kind of anniversary month, if you will. About 2 years ago, excuse me, a friend asked me to make him a comic stand. So I've been 3D printing and just kind of creating things from like video games. My Marvel Contest of Champions I played that game for a long time. It's like a mobile app game. I made a lot of stuff from that game, and then my friend asked me to make him a comic stand, and I just realized there was kind of like a community, like a space for like my ideas. So it's been about 2 years, but yeah. So the Wham stand came from I've always wanted to do magnets, like as soon as I started, and like I always had the idea of just wham, like you wham, you throw the magnet on there and it would like click on there. So that's kind of where like Wham Stand came from and all that stuff. So but yeah, it just kind of turned into a whole bunch of different stuff. The comic stands. So the comic stands, they hold the raw comics. They'll hold comics without even a backing board. Just fine. And then also a lot of like indie comics are printed with actually pretty sturdy, like covers, like cardstock covers and stuff. So there's really no ever problem with that. But they'll also hold like graded slabs up to like the thicker ones up to about an inch, actually a little bit over an inch. So, and that actually, the one showing right now is actually probably like 2nd gen of it. Right now I have the 4th generation one, which I haven't really released yet. So I'll show you one. So it's got a little bit like, so I keep making the face of it a lot like narrower and smaller, so you really don't see the face of it, and then also like a lot lower, so when the comic book fits in it, it you see more of the comic. Um, yeah, so like when you're holding the comic, or when it's holding, I see more of the comic. So the more the generations that it kind of comes, the more that like I tweak it a little bit. All it really does is change kind of the but yeah, so that's this is the newer model coming out, and I've really I've added these little like double bumpers on a lot of the products these days because I really like that it doesn't slide. So I've added that a lot to them recently, and but yeah, so I got a few things coming up recently. A lot of people saw these. Really enjoyed these like price whamblums. Is I'm calling them price blooms. I don't know. It's kind of a mouthful, but they're just they're price emblems or whatever. But yeah, so like whatever you want to price something, you can do that, and however you want to kind of put it out there, so it's a little easier to kind of just do things as opposed to like slapping a post-it on there or something like that. There's all different kind of ways of doing it, but that's how I was kind of doing it. So yeah, and then we got the like spinner rack and all that stuff and all kinds of products. But one of the other things I know that you have given me a lot of the images, and I really need to get on making versions of those, is like the little character standout, the little character cutouts. I really want to start getting those out there because those are a lot of fun. Those seem are a lot of fun, and you gave me a lot of cool ones, and I gotta get on that. But this recent sale kind of I had honestly quite a lot of sales from it, so I've been quite busy these last few days. But so lots going on back here, lots happening. But yeah, so and the website will be changing a little bit. Actually, probably this weekend. Yeah, gonna get rid of some of the non-licensed stuff. Obviously, I mean a lot of it's custom anyways, so I feel like I kind of skirt around that, but I'm getting rid of it because I don't even want to question it anymore. So,
right. I mean, I'm really looking forward to all the new stuff you have coming, and I'm really going to dive into as soon as this Kickstarter is over with. Want to get that spinner rack for our next show. I want to make sure I have that ready. Did you guys see the spinner rack?
Let me grab one.
Oh, you have one? Cool.
Is that going to sit on a table or on the floor? Oh, table, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a tabletop version, and it's actually stackable. So you can put two on top of each other, so it's like tiered. So yeah, it's good tabletop. If anybody's at the Baltimore Comic-Con, there's actually quite a lot of them at the Baltimore Comic-Con these days. Or today, this weekend. But here's the stacked version, which is literally just two stacked on top of each other. So, like, say one show you wanted to do one, you had maybe like a smaller space, smaller table or something. You could stack them. Say you have a bigger table, you could put one on one end, one on the other end, something like that. So,
those are awesome.
Thank you. They the stacked version fits in a like 12 by 12 by 8 box, and it's less than 10 pounds. And then the other version's just obviously half that.
Go ahead, William.
What's the price of it?
So the single one they're like 60, and the double ones are 120. A little bit less than that, actually, like 110, I think, right now.
Right. Then the whamblems fit on there also.
Yeah, and then each one of the base has a whamblem space. So you can put one at the base.
So those are all magnetic.
Everything's magnetic. All of these fit all of my different products. So like you could take it off the mic, you could put it on there. It goes here too. And then so like kind of what I envisioned was maybe doing, you'd have maybe like your price up there. Ah! that little magnetic thing sucks. I think it's for like writing on or whatever. I don't know. Sorry about that. Sorry about those wearing headphones. But yeah, maybe like the price on top or the price on the bottom, and then like your logo on top. Something like that. I think it would work kind of pretty good at a show. But yeah, they're super easy to put together. They break down into like a very small, very easily portable case. Crashings for sure. But yeah, so they're really all just held together by just these one little thumb screw. And yeah, it all breaks down to a pretty small, easily manageable thing. And everybody that has gotten one, when they're unpacking it, I think they get just maybe like kind of nervous about putting it together, but they all say it's very, very, very easy to put together. So, yeah, these have been quite popular.
I want to get those because we always looking for like spinners on a table.
Nice.
Always grabs attention because somebody just start spinning it around and looking at the books and everything. It makes it a lot funner than just having a flat display too.
For sure. Yeah. A couple of the people that I've talked to that have actually shows this weekend, I was talking to them this morning. I've asking them, like how, because it's kind of their first show with the spinner rack. So I was asking them how it's been going, at least how the day went. A lot of people just say people don't really want to touch it. I guess they don't really know it's a spinner rack or whatever like that. Right. So I was thinking making little magnets that say like "spin me" or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, it'll catch on. I think right eventually. But
hey, kids, spin me.
Right? Yeah, something like. Well, that's what this one was, right? Like the hey, it's like kind of like a homage to the whole the old spinner racks.
Yeah.
So I'm giving this one away. I'm going to actually give it away today, probably tonight, probably after this sometime, because I got to do it. I keep forgetting to do it.
Oh, I mean, I wish I would have known that. We could have did a giveaway on the show.
I'm giving away on Instagram. Yeah, I posted it maybe like on last Friday, maybe I think, too long ago for me not to be giving it away. But yeah, if you want a chance to win it, just follow me on Instagram and check it out. But yeah, no, we'll definitely. I definitely plan on. I do one. I apologize for not being like super on the ball with the whole like Kickstarter thing. I just been super busy lately, but right. I am gonna make a post this week, and I'm gonna work on that one. So we'll try to get you. We got to try to get that goal. We got to hit it.
Yeah, like it's just a little over $300 to go. So I mean, right. We're almost there. Almost there.
For sure. But yeah, no. So. Cool. That's the other thing I really, other than like the spinner racks and all that stuff, I really, want to like, really want to focus on like, Kickstarters and, helping people just, entice people into like backing their Kickstarters and stuff, whatever I can do.
Well, I think like the Wamblems and everything is something that like I'm going to get a ComicsBurgh one done, but I mean, I think everybody else on the squad would probably want one for their books too. And I think our buddy, Sif could get some of those for spine ticks and show off things and stuff like that.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple of those myself. So
sweet, awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, and I'll we'll do like a little ComicsBurgh thing. I don't know. So there's also another cool thing that just kind of somebody just recently showed. So they Headlocked Comics. I don't know. They do a lot of like wrestling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy that Michael, the guy who owns it, wanted ring ropes like in between them.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks pretty cool. And I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna add like spider web maybe for, like if you want like a spider web one or Thor, like lightning bolt or something, or maybe for like ComicsBurgh, maybe do some like steel or something like that. I don't know, something.
We just lost Paige.
Yeah.
Right. I was going to jump to him because we had previews, but since he dropped out, William, you're up.
All right. Well, like I said earlier in the show, I am the CEO of Cataclysm Comics. I have been affiliated with ComicsBurgh for what, like a year now, or has it been almost 2 years? And some of the comics that we have out right now are called Trillion. This is our first series that we dropped, and you can find copies on cataclysmcomic.com and the digital copies. And if you want to, you could just follow me on Facebook or go to Instagram and go to Cataclysm Comics and request a copy. And I will tell you how you can purchase it over there. So that is what we've got going on. We also have 2 new series that we are about to drop. One called Silver Bullet and one called Girl vs. Zombie. Trillion basically is about a young lady named Trisha Leone. She was left for dead after a hit and run. Her family was too poor to pay for her medical bills. And this rich a-hole comes along and he's like, hey, he sees a business opportunity and he's like, I'll save her life if you sign this contract. Family doesn't read the contract, of course. They just want to make sure that Trisha's okay. They sign the contract. He puts $1 trillion worth of cybernetics within her body. And now she has to go around doing his dirty work for him in order to pay back the $1 trillion that she owes. That was the first issue that I showed you. We also have, for the second issue, we have a variant cover done by an artist by the name of Tyrone Barnes. And I'm just as big a fan of ComicsBurgh as anybody else. I collect the ComicsBurgh comics. This right here is The Edge, which is what Marvin is promoting right now on his Kickstarter. It's a very, very interesting book. I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on more copies of it. And I also have, the variant cover of issue #1 as well. And I just love, I love independent comic creators because you get stuff like autographs on comics
for free.
Yes. Now this one right here is called The Theme of Thieves. It is done by D.P. Brown, and it's also a very interesting book as well. I recommend that you pick it up, check it out. And I also have Heroinburg. So, not just comics, folks. You get all types of neat little stuff whenever you buy independent. Sometimes you gotta look past the big two and just go small, because sometimes you get some really interesting stuff that goes along with it. And we also Beowulf. I just purchased this for the very first time a few weeks ago. It's a very good read. I definitely recommend checking all of the stuff that we have to offer out. Like I said earlier, you can go to cataclysmcomic.com and purchase digital comics. And Cataclysm also has merchandise that you can purchase as well. So feel free to do that. What else do I want to say? Also, we, Cataclysm Comics, are planning on doing a Kickstarter soon. And Whamstand, I was just listening to you a few moments ago about how you said that you wanted to back a few Kickstarters. I think that's a great idea. I would love to have you have a few products up, and try to help us reach our goals too. We haven't figured out what we want to do just yet, but we will be working on it and getting the word out very soon. So that's pretty much all that I have. Go ahead.
You have to complete that ComicsBurgh set, though, man. You got to add the rest of the comic books to it.
Yeah, I do. Like I say, I'm a huge fan of ComicsBurgh. Like, we don't put out garbage. We don't.
I gotta talk to Marvin, man. We gotta get you some blowtorch and some of the other stuff going on out there.
Yeah. I'll hook them up when we. In the Kickstarter, there is a ComicsBurgh sampler where I think you can get like 7 books for like $28. So, once we get those books in, then I'll pass some of those over to William.
Okay, I'd appreciate that.
Cool.
And that's pretty much all that I've got at this point in time. That's all I can think of.
That was good. So we'll jump over to previews. So ComicsBurgh does have 2 titles in October previews. We've got Blowtorch, Bad Road Deluxe Edition. So this
That's
is
right.
issues 1 and 2.
And not to mention that Blowtorch Bad Roads won for Best Independent Comic Book with the Heroic Awards for lettering and story.
Nice.
So just to put that out there.
So I saw that they're doing they're setting up for next year's awards already.
They already sent me the link. I'm going to include the new Blowtorch, Barry the Pat, the Middleman full color, and the Barry the Pass, as well as Daisy Chain in the awards. So
We also have the Edge issue 8. So 2 titles and previews this month. So you know what to do. Contact your local retailer and let them know that you want ComicsBurgh titles in your pull box and on the shelf. So the more people that pre-order, the better chance that they'll order more copies and have those copies out for people to get. So that every month I don't get a message from someone saying, "Hey, did my store get your book?" And I always say, "I don't know. Did you pre-order it?" So if you didn't pre-order it, there's nothing really I can do in that set, because even though we're communicating with these shops, if you don't pre-order, then I mean, like, they're not going to order our books over Batman. So make sure you pre-order.
And not to mention, for y'all that's following the Edge or Blowtorch and Chess or whatever, these Edge comic books are leading into a crossover coming up that we're about to list in Diamonds very shortly for the start of the year, called Phantoms. So
Exciting.
keep up with the Edge comic books.
So-
I think it's after issue 8 or 9 goes into the Chess Edge crossover called Phantoms, and that will be coming out very soon.
So we have to put something in there. It's like the crossover that's 17 years in the making.
Oh, that's cool.
17 years in the making.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it only took 17 years to get to
Hey,
the point where we could release that book.
Something.
And that's only because of circumstances throughout the years that we always had to keep starting the storyline over, and and now, but this time we're gonna get it out. We're both comfortable with ComicsBurgh. Me and Marvin met each other years ago in the same studio, and Chess and Edge always been running neck and neck. And even though we always had the idea for the crossover, circumstances changed our studios. We were together at one studio that fell apart. We were together at another studio that fell apart. And now we're working together on ComicsBurgh, and now we finally could get the stories out and the characters out for those that follow both.
You can't even say third time's the charm, because this will be the fourth time.
Yeah.
This time.
What is it? Ronin Studios, Short Fuse.
No, before Ronin. Before Ronin.
Oh, even before Ronin, right?
Ice Press. Remember Ice Press before Ronin? It was Ice Press.
Ice Press. That's right. That's right. My first comic book was Ice Press. That's right.
Yep.
Wow. And for those who's keeping track, we're talking about maybe like 96, 97.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a couple.
So we started our comic books at around the same time, and just ran neck and neck. Marvin is good enough to stay in continuity and continue issues, and I've been jumping around from one shots to playing around the characters and different series and stuff like that. But been running neck and neck for the same years, and every time we had an idea to come together when we were together in the studio, for some reason that studio falls apart. So
they just can't handle the greatness.
At the point that we're doing the crossover. Yeah, right at the point that we're doing the crossover, it falls apart. So it's a little crazy.
I once wrote a book, and there was a online publisher called WordClay, and I wrote the book. I sent it to them. They loved it. They published the book. They had it distributed all over the world. I sold 7 copies, and then they went belly up. So stuff like that happens. I don't know why they went belly up or whatever. They didn't even let me know that they went out of business. And I got my little royalties check, and after that I never got any more. So I went to the website to see what was going on, found out they had went out of business.
They didn't even let you know.
Stuff happened.
Now I'm just thinking of that meme. You got paid?
Yeah, I got it was $1 per sale, and I got $7 in that check. And that was
Well, I mean, all I say is that's $7 more than what you had.
right.
All right, so let's jump over to Heroinberg. So what's new in the world of Heroinberg?
Can't. Oh, hello. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. What's new is you can. You're showing us. You can show the comic book 4. You can. I'll talk about the page and tell you about the book, and then we can announce some upcoming ComicsBurgh events for people who want to come check us out. So, right there, we got Heroinberg Comics number 4, which is now out. You got art on the right. Wait, hold on. We got art on the left by Jason Wright from DC Comics again. We got art on the right by Wayne Brown and Benjamin Zeus Barnett. 3 excellent stories inside there. 2 by Ben, 1 by Wayne. And some excellent art on the back cover. You got the Gardenia art piece by a guy named Batmad from Italy. Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters did a drawing of Lunessa, and at the bottom we well, you don't see that here, but we have the Mark V ComicsBurgh banner with all 12 characters from the 4 books. So yeah, that's available not only just from the website, but also already in about 30 or 40 stores, and we're expanding slowly. And we can talk about the events coming up where you can get them. Okay, so the ComicsBurgh guys are going to be out and about until the end of the year doing various things. Next Saturday, September 28th, looks like myself, Heroinberg, Grant of Beowulf, Marvin of the Edge, and William Glover of Trillion will be all at New Dimension Comics in the Waterfront and Homestead. So that's next Saturday from 1 to 6. We're going to have a good time out there. Our actress Bridget, who plays Arctica, will be there as well. So we'll be able to sign books and take photos. That's September 28th at New Dimension Waterfront. And then in November and December, we have some cool stuff. Can you remind me again, Marvin? Oh, yeah, here we go. The second weekend in November, we're doing Akron Comic-Con. So the 3 of us will be there with also my actress who plays Devana. So you got Marvin, Grant, and myself with Devana at Akron Comic-Con in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, just outside Akron. The following weekend, we headline the Du Bois Con in Du Bois, PA. Going to be given another script to store panel, tell people how to make comics. And looks like who's going to be there? Myself, you, who else, Marvin?
Who else for Du Bois? I think that's it. I don't think
okay. Myself, yourself, and then also our actress Poderosa will be there. That's Christina playing Poderosa. So we'll give our panel. The following Saturday, I'm going all by my lonesome on a bus back and forth to New York for the Big Apple Comic-Con. So I'll be there along with many other, well-known guests in the New Yorker Hotel on, what is that, November 23rd. So that pretty much wraps things up for, oh, wait, do we have something in October as well?
Yeah, we're going up to Grove City for.
Oh, that's right. We can't forget that. So I won't be there, but we're gonna have Marvin, we're gonna have Grant, and William will be up on various times over 3 days, celebrating Grove City's anniversary. I'm sorry, not Grove City, Bell Comics in Grove City, right? Oh yeah, hey, how you doing there? Spine Ticks Arctica is great. She can come back anytime. She will be live with us on the 28th at New Dimension Comics if people want to come down and meet her and greet her and stuff. So back to October, second weekend on October, which is what, the 13th through the 15th, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bell's Comics is in Grove City, PA. They're very nice. Mark Bell is a super nice guy. Celebrating their anniversary. How many years is it? 25 or 30?
I think it's 25.
25 years of Bell's Comics in Grove City. Incredible. So all of ComicsBurgh, except myself, will be up there. And you should definitely, if you're up in that area north of the city, an hour north of the city, check us out in the second weekend of October. It's a lot of stuff going on. And in addition, two of the ComicsBurgh guys, myself, Herwinberg, and Isaac from Incubator Comics, will be doing on November 12th the Jewish Book Festival at Beth Shalom Synagogue in Squirrel Hill, together with the superheroine Gardenia. And that'll be our first exposure to that audience, Gardenia being the Jewish superhero in the series from Squirrel Hill. So yeah, all of those things are happening, and we'll be announcing them one by one on the Herwinberg website. And I'm sure Marvin and Grant and the others will be, and William will be announcing those things as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of opportunities for people to meet us face to face, get some books, right? Get some signatures, get some stickers and other merchandise, ComicsBurgh t-shirts. And yeah, it should be a marvelous time this fall with the ComicsBurgh lineup.
Right.
I wouldn't mind
Also,
going
to add to that list,
Sorry, William?
to add to that list, I'll be signing copies of Daisy Chain at New York Comic Con on October 18th and 20th in New York.
Ah, beautiful.
So,
glad you'll be
so
up there.
I'll be signing exclusive copies of Daisy Chain at New York Comic Con, table 3935. So, come check me out and get that exclusive copy of Daisy Chain.
Yeah, I was saying I wouldn't mind going with you guys to Squirrel Hill for that event.
Yeah, and I'll talk to Marvin and see about the the other ones. Maybe I could pop in and out one of the other ones that is going on. I'll talk to Marvin about trying to pop up some of the other ones.
Where I would
But definitely look out for that New York Comic Con.
Right. If you want to do a couple day trip, I would wait for Three Rivers next year.
William, William, for Squirrel Hill, I was going to make sure that all the ComicsBurgh books were available. So if you want to come down and sit with us, that'd be fine. I was going to, just automatically make sure we had Beowulf and the Edge and stuff. So yeah, you can bring Trillion down as well. We'll just make a arrangement to make that happen.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. So we can hit back on the Kickstarter really quick.
How many days left there, Marvin?
9 days, 8 days.
How much money do we need? 500.
Hold on, we're getting.
I think it's like 300 left, right? 300 left.
300? Yeah, a little over $300. 8 days left.
Nice.
So it ends Monday the 30th at 12:51. So I mean,
let's go, y'all. Let's get this Edge going. Like I said, this Edge Kickstarter jumps into the Chess Edge crossover. So for those that's following both, you're finally there. The crossover is coming, and we're setting that up for a listing very soon. So make sure you check on this Kickstarter and jump on it and get familiar with the characters.
Right. And then you can get that special preview edition of issue number 10 with the Kai Red exclusive cover. This will only available through Kickstarter. We've already unlocked the Trinity cover. We've unlocked the minifigure. We're just waiting on that $4,000 to unlock that issue 7 gatefold cover. So like I said, that if you just want to throw in a couple of dollars, you can get a digital copy of issue 1. $6 gets you a copy of issue 1 and the trading cards. Is there anything else anyone wanted to share? Talk about? Jump on.
Can we show some local upcoming comic books? Is that good?
For me? Oh, no.
For me.
I was supposed to talk about the action figure. I almost forgot.
Did you show the cryptids thing for Grant?
Yep, I dropped that into the chat, and I'll bring that up in a second.
Cool.
So I was supposed to talk about the action figure, and I almost
Go
do that one. So so we're going to do a Kickstarter. Oh, let me share. Next year, probably in March, to finish up the funding for the action figure. Like we're almost at what we need to be for funding, but the action figures are expensive, so. Unfortunately, we have to do a Kickstarter just to get us over the little hump that we kind of hit on it. So it's a 1/18 scale. So if you're familiar with GI Joe figures, it's that scale. So 3 inches and a quarter. Multiple accessories. You got multiple hands. You got the guns. You got an extra head. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming. So you also get a free copy of the Blaine High Stakes One Shot. So that's Blaine going into Las Vegas to shut somebody up who has some information that some people don't want shared. So here's some of your action poses.
Yeah, that's a good looking action figure, I gotta tell you.
Right. I mean,
and that's available in the Kickstarter, right?
Say it again.
That's available in the Kickstarter?
Not this one. We're going to do a solo Kickstarter for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about making it an add-on, but I don't want to try to mix things all together like that because we already did a pre-order, and I don't want to keep like mixing it in with other things because then I'll get confused on who got what.
Right.
So this is the cover for the High Stakes. And what you can't see is that Blaine's got all his cards on the table. And so League of Cryptids. Let's stop sharing that. And share this. So Grant is doing issue 2 of his League of Cryptids book. So that's the Sasquatch, Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, Jersey Devil, and Chupacabra joining together to defend Earth from an alien attack. So he's already got 76 people following. So I dropped the link into the chat. I think I have it in the show notes also. So give that a follow. If you liked issue 1, come back for issue 2. I'm pretty sure Grant will have a special cover for issue 1. And he also has a special cover done by Mark V, featuring the Spinetics crew. So if you see Sif posting there, Grant's doing a special cover for them. We're also doing trading card set with Spinetics. So if you're in the Edge, you get trading cards. If you're in the Edge, you get to be part of the Scattered Nexus book. So we'll get Trillion in a cameo pretty soon. So did you get a card in the set? So we'll have battle cards and everything else.
Did Grant say when he was launching number 2?
He said October. I don't remember what day it was. Then.
Cool.
Sif, do you know when Grant's launching? Because I think he's launching on around your show, right? Maybe you didn't hear. Okay. Cool.
Hey, Mark, I just sent you a look at the newest Blowtorch comic book that's coming out. You want to show that real quick? I just show people what's coming up next.
Did you send me that?
Yeah, Messenger.
From a couple weeks ago?
No, just now.
Oh, okay. Let me go check. There we go. Yeah, I got it. And it's sideways too. Come on, man.
Nah, you can fix that.
Not in Messenger.
You can fix that.
Not in Messenger. Hold on, I gotta download it. Man, you're making me do work.
We don't like to do work around here.
Oh, man, not on Saturday.
Come on, you Marvin.
It's my day off, man.
Yeah, those are my cheat days. Like I don't work out on Saturday and Sunday. You know, I just work out during the week.
Right?
I
Same.
eat junk food on Saturday and Sundays.
Got me like he comes into the show, makes me download things late.
hmm
All part of the ComicsBurgh family, man.
You know, you guys are talking about the trading cards. I haven't really like explored it too far. I mean, like I've tried it out and stuff, but I actually have a card slabber, like to like make.
Oh
it
yeah, yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna get me some of those too.
So I don't know why. Forgive me for not doing it until this long, but I hadn't backed the edge yet, so I just did. And I got the ComicsBurgh one, so I'm gonna get one of all your guys' comics too. So I'm excited about that. And I also did the card add-on, so like we'll make some samples. We'll make something cool.
Awesome, appreciate it. All right, Paige, here you
Awesome.
go.
So yeah, so that's
Criminal Man.
a look at the newest Blowtorch that will be coming out in preview soon.
Nice.
Blowtorch, the Middleman, in full color. So action packs. The color's really banging it, and I'm looking forward to people reading this one. This is a very heavy dialogue one. We've been extra hard on the right-hand side, and just look out for it. Blowtorch, the Middleman. Get ready for listings now.
I mean, as long as I'm not sitting in the diner talking, I'm perfectly fine with that, because that's something that's been happening in a few mainstream books over the years, where they put people in a diner and then they talk to each other. I don't like seeing that in movies, because people order food and never eat it whenever they have like talk scenes in movies.
It's the comic book version of people talking about their feelings in hallways on TV.
Nah, you definitely won't get too much diner talking in this one. We amped up the action, and we definitely amped up the dialogue. So that cover you're looking at right there is by Dodie Ecker and Ivan, the colorist, and that's just an example of the action you're going to see inside the comic book. So
tell us about these interesting looking characters here.
All right, so the Middleman is a contractor between assassins and corporations. So when an assassination goes wrong, the chess team decides to go in and interfere with this contract and bring the guy to justice. So, and then he also has a robot similar to Infrared that's on the chess team as one of his bodyguards. So it just adds to the action value of it. And chess doing what chess does, trying to take out eliminate these threats. And this threat fights back though. So
I mean, that's always the fun part about it. It's not fun when the guy doesn't fight back and he just lays there and gets beat up.
Yeah. This guy is no joke. So definitely look out for that. It's another Blowtorch Pinpoint team up for those that read Alien's Passage and love Pinpoint or love Blowtorch. This is another Blowtorch Pinpoint combination team up, and if you know them already, you already know what's going to go on with them. So
awesome.
Look forward to this one, and that's getting ready for listings now, and should be in previews very soon.
Is this how many issues is this?
2 issues. So this be issue 1, and then issue 2 would follow behind it.
Okay, cool. How many pages is it?
24 pages.
24 pages. So 48 pages together. So are you going to do a collected one also?
We'll see. We're doing the collected one for Bad Roads right now, as Marvin showed, the Bad Roads Deluxe, which is the collection issue 1 and 2. And if that goes well, then I do another collector edition for Blowtorch the Middleman.
Sweet. And it's a wraparound cover?
That one is, yeah. It will also be sold in 2 separate covers as well. Option of 2 separate covers as well.
Is that two or 3 covers? Just 2?
That's 2 covers right there, but I'm saying there'll also be in previews an option cover A, cover B, where they're separated.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Very nice. So Grant, October 20th. Is that a Saturday? That's a Sunday. So the 19th maybe. And maybe Grant will come on the show one day and we can ask him.
Hang on a second. I think I got it written down on the calendar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. We always appreciate our partners over in Spontics Land. So I dropped their video tonight into the chat if anybody wants to check it out. Remember that is 11 Eastern because our buddy Sif is on the left coast, in the sunshine and in the beaches, in the Disneys.
It said October the 11th.
Oh, October 11th. Okay, cool. So we were all wrong. William was right. So October 11th. Oh, is that a Saturday? Let's make sure.
I don't think it's a Saturday.
October 11th is Friday.
Yep, it is.
Is that beers as an alcohol or like Chicago Bears? Because then I can say the Bears, the bikinis and the Bears.
Shaw Bears.
All right, cool. So we are at our 45 minute. I usually like to just circle around that kind of stuff. So everyone can take a minute and tell them where to find yous.
Yins.
Yins.
Oh, Yins. You know, I lived in Johnstown, PA for a little bit, and I'm from California, so the whole Yins thing, I couldn't do it. I get y'all. I don't get Yins.
I'm from
Y'all
South Carolina.
is a Southern phrase, though. That's Southern.
Right. Well, I guess since I'm already blabbing, so Whamstand, you can find me whamstand.com, at Whamstand, really all the social medias. I'm super active on Instagram. But whamstand.com. Check it out. I got some new stuff coming this week, and so appreciate having me on, and it's been fun, guys.
Appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can find me on Facebook at William L. Glover, or you can find Cataclysm Comics on Facebook as well, Instagram, and you can also go to cataclysmcomic.com, and I believe that's about it.
Awesome. Paige?
Yeah. You could catch Blowtorch and Daisy Chain on the ComicsBurgh now, on the ComicsBurgh website, and those links will be added. And just follow us and see what we got going on. Don't forget about the issues we got in previews right now: Edge 8, Blowtorch Barrow Deluxe, as well as New York Comic Con, if anybody's going to be out in that direction. So, look out.
Cool. Thank you. H-Berg.
Okay. I was posting the previews link. But anyway, so everything we do is pretty much at heroinburgh.com. That's HEROINEBURGH.com. But we also have Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and DeviantArt. And we're on issue 4. We just finished producing Custom 17, and Marvin is helping us to launch Custom 16 and Episode 24 on the website right now. So we got new videos, short and long, and a new comic book, and then a whole fall of Comic-Con appearances from late September to late November. heroinburgh.com.
Sweet. Let me put that into the chat. Well, you can put it into the chat. I just gave you a wrench.
Oh my gosh, I'm a wrench. Thank you.
So we give wrenches. We don't hit people with them.
No. Now I'm wrenching for you and Billy Tucci. You're up there.
Cool. All right. I want to thank everyone for watching and joining and having a good time with us here, because we always like to come up here and have a good time and shoot the breeze. Everybody have a good evening.
Hail ComicsBurgh.
Yes, sir.
Night.